Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here, welcome back to another FWTR video. Alright, this is going to be a fun one. So 2017 has been a wonderful year for Fantasy War Tactics R. I'm sure many of you enjoyed playing the game. If you are watching this video, I'm sure you are curious to know as well what heroes deserve to be on the list. So right here, we are giving out the Hero Awards 2017 to all the Awakening heroes. Let's get started. Alright, to make things easier, we are going to categorize the heroes based on their properties. So we'll start off with rock, then we'll go into scissors, and lastly paper. Alright, so for rock heroes, so let's start off with number 3. The third best rock type hero goes to Baby Yeka. Yes, Yeka is definitely the third on the list, and that's because she is perfectly capable of being useful in almost all situations and in almost all the maps. So she has a passive seal that allows her to easily seal opponents within 2 tile range. She also has HP regen, which can allow her to self-sustain without having to rely on another support hero. And weakening, definitely one of the best weakening in the game besides Lena's weakening. So she has that as well, and decreased defense. And lastly, she has sleep, even though it's a 60% chance, but a small chance to actually sleep an opponent. Not to mention, she has disarm on the third. So pretty much, Yeka has almost every single kit of debuffs in the game, which is why she is a solid third. Alright, next up in the list we have number 2. And the second best rock hero goes to Hongyum. Alright, so definitely Hongyum is without a doubt one of everyone's favorite. So she is very versatile, very useful in almost all situations. Also being one of the 4 symbols, she is able to alter the terrain to lava terrain, and she can switch things around in her favor. So that's kind of cool. Definitely one of the best heroes you can recruit right now in the World Conquest CR continent. She has one of the highest crit damage compared to all the other area attack types. One of the higher crit rates as well if she is on lava terrain. So that means she is much more easier to build to have 100% crit rate all the time. She's useful in Tower of Dawn Hell. She's used a lot in Guild Raid as well. And definitely in World Conquest, having her in your team will make your life much more easier. Alright, moving up the list. Next up we have number 1, and I think you guys know who this is. We're going to give the Hero Award, and the best rock type hero goes to Camilla. Definitely everyone's favorite. Whether you disagree, everyone and their mom is using Camilla in their BOH team. And I'm not just talking about Battle of Honor. Even in Tower of Dawn Hell and a lot of other maps, she is definitely very useful. Blood Curse is one of the unique debuffs that is exclusive to her, and many of the boss are actually not immune to it yet. So you want to take advantage of that. So Camilla, definitely one of the strongest and overused, I would say, rock type heroes out there. Alright, so next up we are moving to the Scissor type heroes. Alright, third on the list, the third best Scissor type hero award goes to May. Alright, so May is regarded as one of the best Scissor type heroes in BOH. So definitely she is one of the best attack type Scissor heroes that you can obtain right now, period. So the only reason why she is third on the list is because of her availability. So since she is an exclusive hero from an exclusive event, the Guilty Gear collaboration event, so she's not available to obtain right now. But if you do have her, she's one of the best and strongest heroes you can use in BOH, with her extremely annoying disarm of 90% chance. She has a passive that hits you 2 tiles away and has a chance of decreasing your movement as well. She has an awesome low cooldown awakening skill with pretty good range as well, and she has a dash skill which allows her to move around and maneuver across the map easily. So by far, Mei deserves to be number 3 on the list. The second best Scissor type hero award goes to Lena! Alright, so without a doubt, many of the FWT fans actually would suggest Lena as a solid hero to obtain. That should be your priority if you are a beginner. So she has all the kits that you necessarily will need to be able to complete Tower of Dawn Heart or even Hell. She has HP % damage on her third skill. She has a decent passive which increases her attack and crit rate, and after the recent buff she actually now has a built-in double attack. You just need one ally to be standing beside her. She has 100% immobilize on her second skill, and she has charm on her first skill. If you like Mei's awakening skill, you are going to like hers even more because she has an additional range with the same 2-turn cooldown on her awakening skill. So definitely Lena would be second, one of the best Scissor type heroes you can obtain right now. And the best Scissor type hero goes to Sogun! Alright, Sogun is without a doubt one of the best Scissor type heroes you can obtain, and that's because he has amazing range. Definitely if you play Guild Raid, he's definitely usable in a lot of days. In Tower of Dawn Hell, you will need him to alter the terrain to Ice Tile. She has an awesome low cooldown awakening skill as well, with pretty decent range. He has immobilized on his third skill, and his passive allows him to change or alter the terrain into Ice Tile just by him ending the turn. So the only reason why Sogun is on number 1 of the list is because he's much more easier to obtain. You only need to go through the CR continent, so his availability is a non-issue right there. And definitely one of the best heroes to build Lord Gauge with in Tower of Dawn Hell, Tower of Dawn Heart, and Guild Raid as well. Alright, so with that, moving forward, let's check out the paper type heroes. Alright, starting off with number 3. The third best paper type hero award goes to Waryoung! Alright, so Waryoung is definitely one of the best paper type heroes out there. She is close to getting second, but I figure I give her third instead because of her lack in Soul Gear. She has been released for quite a while now and she's still yet to receive her Soul Gear yet. So still waiting on Nexon on that part, but definitely with her ability to alter the terrain to Water Tile, she's one of the most useful paper type heroes to have if you want to build Lord Gauge. Her ability to swap opponents to where she is with her second skill is also very cool. She's able to use it consistently and she can hit more than one target. And her passive actually makes her pretty tanky as well. She's able to reduce enemy skill damage by 50% if she is standing on a water tile. She has decent awakening skill that gives her the ability to confuse enemies for 2 turns with 100% chance if there are 2 or more enemies in the skill's range. Alright, moving on to number 2, we have, I think you guys know this one, Celestial! Alright, so Celestial is regarded by one of the best heroes in Season 1. Definitely, she is still one of the best heroes after getting awakened. She has one of the best passive in the game, which allows her to heal surrounding tile. And not just that, she has the ability to remove debuffs as well. Her third skill is awesome. She has one of the longest skill range for all the third skills in the game, and her second skill can seal opponents which makes her extremely dangerous in BOH. You should watch out for her sealing skill. And lastly, she has a very strong awakening skill, Reign of Terror, which allows her to deal one of the highest defense ignoring damage of all the skills I've seen. Definitely one of the more useful skills I've seen to be used in Tower of Dawn Hell. Alright, lastly, we have the best paper type hero award goes to Chris. Alright, so Chris is without a doubt one of the most famous Fantasy War Tactics R hero out there. She is also one of the best tanks. She has a built-in aggro to her passive, which allows her to increase enemies aggro up to 63.5%, and if you are equipped with additional aggro items, you can increase that to 100%, and she has the ability to reduce the damage she receives by 25% as well. So her third skill allows her to easily cast a protective shield across your allies, and this skill can be used to mitigate counter from the enemy if you aim it at your ally. Second skill has 100% stun if you have a soul gear, which they practically force you to use your soul gear summon scroll on her, and she has a first skill with a decent chance to stun an opponent as well. Alright guys, that's it for the video. As always, if you disagree with this list, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll be sure to check them out. Please keep it civil and give a reason why you think that the hero you choose should be on this list. As always, be sure to check out the other videos on the channel as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.